It was exactly 3:17 a.m. when I first heard the knocking. Not the loud, frantic pounding of someone in distress. Just 3 soft, deliberate taps. Then silence. Then 3 more. A rhythm so precise it felt unnatural. At first, I thought I was dreaming. But then I heard it again. Tap, tap, tap. I sat up in bed, my heart pounding. The house was dead silent except for that awful knocking. My wife was away visiting her sister, and even our dog, usually so alert to every little sound, was curled up in his crate, completely still. That should have been my first warning. I grabbed my phone and checked the security camera feed. At first, all I saw was darkness. Then, as I zoomed in, 2 small figures came into view. Children, a boy and a girl, no older than 10. They were dressed in old-fashioned clothes, like something out of an antique photograph. The girl wore a faded blue dress with a white collar, and the boy had on a little suit with short pants. Their skin was unnaturally pale, almost gray in the dim porch light. But their eyes were completely black. No whites, no pupils, just endless, empty voids. I felt my breath catch in my throat. Something was very, very wrong. The girl spoke first. Her voice sounded off, like multiple voices speaking at once, layered over each other in a way that made my skin crawl. "Please, mister, we're so cold. Let us in." Every hair on the back of my neck stood up. From the other room, my dog let out a low, terrified whimper, a sound I'd never heard him make before. My instinct screamed at me to slam the door shut and lock it. But then the boy lifted something in his hands, a teddy bear. Except it wasn't just any teddy bear. The stuffing was spilling out of its torn seams, and its fur was matted with something dark and wet. It smelled like rotting meat. "We'll die out here," the boy said, his voice just as wrong as the girl's. Against my better judgment, I stepped aside. The moment they crossed the threshold, the air in the house changed. It grew heavy, thick with the scent of wet earth and decay. The lights flickered, and all my electronics, my phone, the TV, even the security cameras, shut off at once. I tried to stay calm. Maybe they were just lost. Maybe they needed help. I offered them hot chocolate, trying to ignore the way their shadows didn't move right, how they stayed frozen on the wall even when the children stepped forward. The girl giggled, a sound like shattering glass. "We don't eat food," she said. "We eat time." That's when I noticed my hands. The skin looked looser, wrinkled. A new liver spot had appeared on the back of my right hand. I stumbled to the microwave, staring at my reflection in the black glass. I had aged. Gray hairs I hadn't had an hour ago now streaked through my temples. My face looked haggard, like I'd aged years in minutes. Panic surged through me. I turned to run, to scream, to do anything. But the boy hissed, a sound no human throat should ever make. The girl leaned in close, her black eyes swallowing the light. "Too late," she whispered. "We're already in your walls now." I don't remember passing out. The next thing I knew, the police were at my door. They found me on the floor, disoriented and weak. There was no sign of the children, no footprints, no fingerprints, nothing. But I know they're still here. Sometimes, late at night, I hear scratching inside the vents, a faint giggle from the hallway. And last night, my security camera finally turned back on. It caught something. 2 blurry figures standing at the foot of my bed, staring, waiting. So if you ever hear 3 soft knocks in the dead of night, don't open the door, because once you let them in, they never leave.